So what are the core libraries? You might have worked on the Express TypeScript. You might have worked on the Express TypeScript and all. There we just use Express, cookie parser, body parser, or .env. If for database you might be using TypeORM, SQLize or something, right? But here the environment is different. We are using all these core packages. I mean, my at least core common platform express. This is Express adapter and platform Fastify, because NestJS under the hood can work with Fastify adapter or Express adapter both. So you can choose which library you are using. Platform Fastify will give you a base version as a Fastify and build and NestJS on top of it. Platform Express adapter for HTTP platform, right? So common core platform express, these are core. If you are writing tests, you can use testing library, otherwise optional. Microservices, NestJS native microservices. So rest all are like if I want to use a database implementation, TypeORM, Mongoose, SQLize, Prisma. If you are doing a configuration management config, if you are writing a open Swagger, like Swagger documentation, Swagger library. If you are doing GraphQL, GraphQL. So if you are doing WebSocket, web service. So these are like a core NestJS provided library, because NestJS is a rich ecosystem. They cannot ask you, okay, do the GraphQL implementation in your own way. I'm providing you the way to do it, code first or a schema first approach in the GraphQL. WebSocket, it supports both the transport and the microservices. You can create a microservices based on TCP, Redis, Nets, RabbitMQ, Kafka, all different types. So it's like a rich ecosystem. Earlier, we were struggling to write a microservice which deals with the RabbitMQ, Kafka, Redis, and all. Now there is a native support with the NestJS. Why not use it? So these are like common libraries. The heart of the NestJS is these three things. You will see each and every file: Nest Factory, Nest Application, Module Reference, and Reflector. So this is the application factory. If you go to main.ts, you will see nest factory.create. It actually create a standard HTTP application, right? And you can just now register a middleware on the app instance, and then finally app.listen. That's it. If you're creating a microservice in the NestJS using native, what you will do, nest factory.create microservice. So create is there in the NestJS core. Nest factory.create microservice. I mean, these are the two different aspects. Nest factory.create microservice. That is creating microservice standalone. That is creating HTTP request response based, API based application. Then module reference. I mean, sometimes you might have seen a cyclic dependency. Module reference is going to help us in there. It actually, module reference can help us to get a instance of a service if you have a NestJS container. So NestJS is a big container, right? Then if I want to get an access of a particular service, I can do it using simple module reference. Module reference, okay, dot get, give me user service from it. I don't need to just call something and get the instance. This is very powerful method you will use everywhere in the, if you are using the Lambda based environment. Module reference dot get user service. So in the big NestJS container, you might have hundreds of services. If I just want to get an instance of one service, I just do module reference dot get that particular service. Reflector is actually used to inject the data into some global constant. You might have used guards, right? In the guards, I wanted to get the current user role. So you need to set the user role somewhere so that you can access it in the guard. So that is being used, this particular guard. What it is doing is, it is getting the value, this reflector dot get roles. So somewhere we are setting the rules. That's why I'm able to get this. All the decorator utilities, because at the module level you use module, injectable controller, controller for controller, injectable for service, module for the root module. HTTP decorators, like these are all TypeScript decorators we use in and out: get, put, post, patch. For passing the data, like, okay, I'm passing the data in the body, I'm passing the data in the query parameter, I'm passing the data in the path parameter, I'm passing the data in the headers. You use the decorator at the rate body, at the rate query, at the rate param, at the rate header. For methods like get, put, post, delete, patch, right? And lifecycle hooks, if we use them, then on module init and all. Enhance, like use pipe, use interceptor, use filters, use guards. Everything is a class. And at the top, when you are writing at the rate controller, it become controller. When you are write at the rate pipes, it become pipe. When you are writing at the rate guards, it become guard, right? Everything is just a class. So these are like platform adapters. We will talk about this in the detail, like how you can use two different baseline adapters. Adapters are like HTTP adapters. If I want to use Express based, we are already using it, Express adapter. If I'm using Fastify, you can just change it to Fastify. Okay. So these are like the some core things about NestJS. I want to also want to cover how internally this DI thing work, dependency injection. This is very interesting topic, because till now you are doing dependency injection in Express different way. In the NestJS, internally it is resolving the things in the same way, but we are just writing only just like injectable, how it is creating the DI container and all.